I'm old. Yeah, real talk, like not all siblings are like as close as we are.
What iconic video game sound do you like most?
Video game sound?
Yes, so like for example, Zelda.
Do voices count?
Voices count.
I think one of the most iconic sounds was in I believe the Nintendo 64 generation. In Sonic when you pick up a ring. Hey.
What is your favorite RPG from the PS1 days?
I would have to say Final Fantasy VII. The fact that it's like generations and generations later.
Someone said PS2 startup sound is classic.
PS2 startup, let's go!
Hello to Rice Boy viewers and hello to NLG Instagram viewers. Thank you for tuning in.
What is your earliest gaming memory?
Definitely when me and Ate, when we would play Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap together. And like we would take turns with the controllers.
We got some answers here. My earliest was Super Mario Bros. World on the SNES.
Yo, we got a ton of 90s babies up in here.
That's what's up. This is my sister Naomi. She is currently on Instagram. You can follow her at Naomi Lasagna Gaming.
She hella Insta. What's your favorite games to play?
Favorite games to play. So if I'm gonna treat that as a question as like, what are your favorite games to play currently? So right now, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Switch, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Odyssey, and Immortal Phoenix Rising on the Xbox One S. PS4, I'm still playing through Ghost of Tsushima, replaying through God of War, and Horizon Zero Dawn. So I know that's a long list, but those are games that I kind of bounce back and forth on.
For me right now, it's Destiny 2. That's like my main game.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing. And Hyrule Warriors. Someone said, why don't you stream on Twitch? Just for me personally, I wanted to for a while to stream, but I just feel like in this time in my life, it's too much of a commitment. And maybe I'll change my mind in the future, but I just feel like it's not for me right now.
Naomi has built a big following on Instagram, and Instagram has its own algorithm and its own culture, right? And so I decided to start streaming because the Twitch community has been incredibly supportive and just so cool to be able to become friends with. It's so easy to kind of get lost on the internet, act like toxic enemies all the time, but what I loved about just building a community in and around streaming and gaming was that the people that I'm meeting right now on Twitch are just chill people who want to talk, discuss things about real life, and the gaming is definitely a bonus for us.
Favorite Halo game? Again.
Oh, what a great question. Now this one is a toss-up for me. Halo 3 would be my favorite. Halo 2 was revolutionary, I'll first say that. But Halo 3, I think that I spent the most time on because the ranked system was so good. I really wanted to progress, I really wanted to get better, you know what I mean? Like Halo 2, I was so invested in the story, but competitively, Halo 3 kind of just got me ranking up all day, so. What up, Pink Eye? How you doing? Yeah, Pink Eye?
Yo, okay. Are you caught up with the Destiny DLC?
Both Naomi and I have played Beyond Light really heavily and during the beginning stages, and even in the middle stages I played DSC, the raid. I got Eyes of Tomorrow, and then after I got Eyes of Tomorrow I kind of just fell off. So there are a couple of things that I need to clean up, but I'm really enjoying it. Everybody who was like mad at Stasis during PvP, I definitely wasn't one of those people.
I'm mad at Stasis.
like oh yo, ask Naomi about Jotun though.
Oh my gosh, if you hit me with Jotun in PvP,
she just rages all the time.
Josie says, will Baby Lucerna be a gamer?
Baby Lucerna will be whatever Baby Lucerna would like to be. You know, that PC build will happen eventually. Will it happen in 2021? I don't think so. But you know, if this Twitch thing takes off, you know, if you help me reach my, you know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite thing to do other than art? Super into music. I think we both can say that because we grew up with it in church and just in family. We always sang, we danced together, and Kuya learned how to play like guitar and piano and drums, and so that inspired me to learn as well. Kenneth, no need to correct on the Kuya.
Yo, yeah, absolutely.
Right. You're so right.
You're so right. We're pushing the culture, bro. Do it for the culture.
Who got into Destiny first, you or Rice Boy? I think you can answer this.
I'm a D1 vet, and I will own that to the end of my days. Naomi really took ownership of Destiny 2, and I'm kind of riding her coattails on the Destiny 2 front, and that's kind of cool for me as a big bro. I love Destiny, and that's where a lot of my interactions with other gamers that are from a whole bunch of different places and stuff.
Favorite Nintendo console made before the Switch and why?
I would have to say the Nintendo 64. The reason being, there's multiple reasons. In terms of hardware, graphics, just the game selection, really. The Nintendo 64 was also close to my heart because in a time when we were like new to North America, we had moved to the States first, and then Naomi was born, and then we bonded over the N64.
Naomi, how is it being a girl in the gaming world?
That's a great question.
That is a good question. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Especially with being an online gamer and meeting people on the mic and not really knowing how they're, you know, gonna treat you. And I've had a few times in the past where people like underestimate me just because I was a girl, and said that my skills weren't as good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a little toxic in that respect because people are still sexist and people still overlook that and still joke about it in the gaming community.
Yeah.
So that's why also being a girl in the gaming community, I'm trying to push that woman empowerment. Just by N64 Zelda for life.
N64 Zelda, which one though? Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask?
I hate Majora's Mask.
I mean, Ocarina of Time, come on now. That story, the music, that was revolutionary. Dang, imagine if I never followed Naomi, where would I be now? Yeah, Michael, honestly, I owe it to Naomi that I met you. Like, we met on Destiny, right? We met in battle. What a way to meet. I love that. We met in battle. Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Snap?
Pokemon Snap. Hands down, Pokemon
She answers so quickly because
I love Pokemon Stadium too. But
no,
like,
yeah, oh, of course.
Pokemon Snap.
But her game was Pokemon Snap all day, every day, man.
Damn. When did you start getting into art? Because we're kind of both into art right now.
Yeah, when did I start getting to art? And so let's clarify first. We love to draw. Drawing has been a huge part of our kind of like artistic and creative outlet. I started drawing when I started watching Dragon Ball Z. So that was my entrance into anime as a kid. And when I was in the States, I guess I would have been around 6 years old, started watching Dragon Ball Z, Toonami. And I found a group of friends at school that loved Dragon Ball Z, and we all drew pictures together. And watching my sister grow in her art, it's just so beautiful. You know, it's just beautiful.
Wait, I didn't even talk about.
Oh, sorry, yeah. You're right.
Alright, okay, well, I've always loved art, but it was not something that I invested in because I was more interested in like music at the time.
Yes.
So I think it was actually not till after university that I was really getting into art and drawing. And so I'm just trying to invest in that skill.
Drawing helps us with our mental health. In a season where everyone's mental health has kind of taken a hit, you know, it's important that you take care of that. Michael coming through with that Destiny 1 quote, whether we wanted it or not, we stepped into the war with the Cabal. What was your favorite handheld experience? And what game do you remember?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that one's easy for me. It was the Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color, yeah.
It was distinctly Pokemon Yellow. Just because, like, trust me when I say, like, when I was in elementary school, my summers were spent, like, inside either watching Dragon Ball Z or playing on the Game Boy. And I would do it for hours just so I could beat it in, like, a week. And then move on to, like, Blue or Red. That was the kind of kid I was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what really got me into Pokemon.
Yes.
The handheld Game Boy Pokemon games.
Yeah. Used the Game Boy Pocket for a long time. Played Smurfs, if you remember that game. Smurfs was the first game that I played on the Game Boy Pocket.
No, wait, that's Zelda.
Yeah, there you go, thank you. It was the N64 generation. Obviously, you loved Pokemon Snap. What was so good about Pokemon Snap that kept you coming back to it?
I guess this also speaks to like my visual art that I kind of grew into, but just like wanting to get the perfect shot.
Yes.
And like if it was, because you get to look at all the photos afterwards, and if they were like crooked, I was like, this won't do. Like I have to go back in and I need to throw an apple so that it's in frame. Like that's honestly, I was such a perfectionist with that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Even as a child, I'm not even joking.
Oh,
so that's
of course.
why I think that's why I always wanted to go back to it. Also the music, yeah, lots of good memories.
Yes, Maiko, the mini games of Pokemon Stadium. Oh my goodness, so
The
fun.
sushi one.
Lick a tongue.
Ah!
Lick a tongue.
That's not the sound.
The greatest Pokemon character of all time.
I have one.
You have one?
Brock.
I was just gonna say Brock. Yeah.
Brock, man, he's such a derp.
What kinds of games do you like the best? Story-based, lore-driven, comprehensive gameplay, or controls? Water Truck coming in with the right questions. That's what's up. But right now, as a gamer of my age and my stage of life, I really do value a good story. What's it up in here, boy?
Oh wow, that's not nice.
What?
That wasn't nice. Don't worry about it.
Oh, the bun?
They probably saw it.
Yep. Hey, Doom! Doom is up in the house. Before you came here, Doom, Michael was already gassing her up. Was just like, yo, she's really famous on
She's so
Instagram.
famous.
He got that from you. What was your favorite gaming experience? Yeah, or console or whatever. N64, Wilson says N64. Let's go, Wilson. N64 was so revolutionary for us oldies here. Nintendo, like the original Nintendo, my dude, like NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, yeah.
Original.
That was actually my first console. Doom says 360, played the most games on that system.
Oh.
How many people? I was gonna say show of hands, but I can't see your hands. Emotions are really difficult to navigate as a person. It's no joke that there's still a lot of conversation to be had about mental health, how to maintain that, and also how to navigate our own emotions through like life-changing events. But you're saying that gaming has actually helped you kind of internalize those things?
Yeah, and also just allow myself to reflect, and because in video games there's so much like serenity and like
Yes.
Although it's still just a virtual world, it's somewhere different than real life, if that makes sense. I hope you guys are on my wavelength.
Video games was a way to escape. It was a way to really like grasp this world that wasn't real, but we could actually place ourselves in there, act as if we were that player or that avatar or that person or character, and make those decisions.
Yeah.
And what I think that a lot of people kind of misconstrued in that era, and I still think there's a stigma around playing video games. I think some people still don't understand this world and this space that we have been in so long, is that truly, aside from the toxicity, one of the greatest things that we learned from gaming was community. Okay, sweet, this is what we bond over. This is gonna be the common ground. But then it's just an icebreaker to the deeper stuff. And we built one, Kings is saying. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And we're continuing to grow. And I honestly love that we can boast on that. We can boast on the fact that these are relationships that we all know and understand are from different walks, different understandings of life. Even I'll go even as far as to say different traumas, different things that we went through to shape us into who we are. Those are important, and it's important that that we're not just talking about nothing when we build these communities, but rather we are talking about the real stuff and letting each other know, like, listen, like you're not alone. You're a gamer, I'm a gamer, and we're going through some stuff in life right now. We as a world are going through stuff right now, but we can actually pop in and say, listen, hope that you're having a great week. Hope that you're actually thriving through whatever it is that you're going through, because you know what? We need each other. If you guys, again, are not following her on Instagram, I will just put it on in the
Bye
chat.
guys.
Bye guys.
Oh crap, how do I end it? Oh.